Do you know which country made TikTok? China. Do you know that China controls the algorithm of what you see? Do you know this? If you're in America and you open up TikTok, if you're in Britain and you open up TikTok, there is a specific algorithm to reach you that is not in China. If you're in China and you open up TikTok, what the Chinese government wants you to receive as youth, as people using TikTok, are people who are doing good things, achievements, youth making social enterprise, youth becoming successful in math competitions, youth becoming masters of karate, youth doing something with their life. And you are rewarded. That algorithm is that the Chinese government makes you see positive things for social development. Did you know here and in the United States, China, send you a different algorithm? Do you know what they send you? All the nonsense that you see. They want you to see girls dancing, boys and girls dancing with each other, pranks upon your parents, pranks upon people. How many pranks do you see? Yeah, I'm not saying it's not funny. Some of them are downright hilarious. But if you want to destroy a nation, destroy a generation, you make them in their mind be rewarded with the dopamine for thinking stupid things are good, thinking that this is what you're supposed to grow up doing. A large proportion of people grow up thinking that this is what life is about.
On today's episode, I dig into the TikTok algorithm in China versus the US, just some of the differences and similarities, and I tackle the big question: does the algorithm control society in these testing times we're living in today? TikTok, an app developed by a Chinese multinational internet technology company, ByteDance, has 3 billion downloads to date, and more than 1/3 of its daily users are kids younger than 14. They raise concerns as to the safety of the use of the app. In fact, a clinical psychologist named Alan Blotsky wrote in the New York Daily News that he has seen firsthand how TikTok's appeal can turn the significant and potentially deadly mental health problems in our youth. TikTok is engaging to the young people because it enables them to express themselves, their thoughts, feelings, and creativity. However, it's also a breeding ground for manipulation. See, TikTok works in a way that feeds users with a stream of videos and additional recommended clips based on what the user watches the most. Now, these recommended clips are sometimes extreme anxiety producing and flat out toxic. TikTok can also be dangerous for kids who experience mental health problems, as they may be exposed to content that encourage bad behavior and other things. All in all, harmful content on TikTok and other platforms can push children and teenagers further into their illness. Now, TikTok's impact on the youth of America has become more evident after Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg decried how his platform lost daily users for the first time in its 18th year history, blaming TikTok for stealing his spotlight. Now, a report from The Federalist reveals that TikTok, which was developed by a Chinese company, is being used as a tool of culture control by China to undermine the US by influencing its youth. It alleges that the Beijing using a similar platform called Douyin, which is being used by the communist state as a propaganda tool for Chinese youth. But in China, Douyin is heavily regulated as users under 14 can only use it at certain times of the day and for a limited period of time. For Chinese users, Douyin shows interesting popular science experiments, exhibitions in museums and galleries, beautiful scenery across the country with explanations of historical knowledge, and so on. In the US, however, the Douyin counterpart TikTok is being used to influence the American public. Andrew Schultz explained in an Instagram video. See, in China, the way the algorithm works is it doesn't reward people for dancing and playing with their animals. The algorithm is rewarding things that they want to see in their youth doing cool engineering, people doing cool stuff. But if you're in China and you wanted to disrupt another country, wouldn't you reward the dumbest possible stuff on the app? Twerking, people doing dances? You want the next level of youth to go, I can be famous doing something that's truly worthless to society, not beneficial to society, like being an engineer or being a doctor. This is how you get to manipulate your society into doing something good and how you F over your competition into doing worthless stuff. It's genius, Schultz concluded. This is how you fight wars.
TikTok is a Chinese company, and there is no difference in major companies like TikTok in China and the Chinese Communist Party. It is, in my view, a piece of malware from China. It is distorting the brains of young Americans, young people across the West who are using it for this self-absorbed nonsense. And frankly, it has an enormously corrupting effect on our society, and I think that's what the Chinese Communist Party intends.